Hey everyone, Rob Schultz here. You're watching Test Driver, and today's a bittersweet day for me. Behind me is my 1998 SVT Ford Contour. In less than 24 hours it's going to a new home, and I haven't made one single video for this car. So I felt like I had to get out and make at least one video to talk about all the pros and cons of owning this car, because there's a lot of both. And then, ultimately explain to you why I felt like it was time to get rid of it, even though I really haven't done anything to bring it to the channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So if your initial reaction to seeing the car was, hey man, nice Ford Escort, or that's a really weird Ford Taurus, why am I interested in this? I can't blame you. You see, the car was positioned right in between both of those models. It was only made from 1998 to 2000, and it didn't sell all that well. You see, Ford produced just shy of 11,500 during those model years, and it never quite caught on to the market because it was around $23,000, and for that price, the American family could buy the bigger Ford Taurus, and that's what they did. So this little four-door front-wheel drive sedan that was designed to go toe-to-toe with the German variants like the BMW 3 Series never caught much attention. And I feel like that's a shame because it is a fun car to drive. It comes with a 5-speed that powers a 200 horsepower engine. Right when you get around 4,000 RPMs, the upper intake opens up, and it kind of feels like VTEC for Ford. You're probably gonna flame me for that, but that's what it feels like. You see, when I was 17, I had a base model Ford Contour in this color. The only option it had was the automatic transmission. And as a 17-year-old, I was dreaming about this car because it was the top model for this vehicle, and that's why I bought this. It's kind of a gift to my 17-year-old self. I had always intended to keep it, but the more that I have it, the more I feel like I know it's not a show car. It's a 10-footer, and if I'm gonna have an SVT Contour, I really want something that is more like museum quality instead of what this car is. The driver's side window still doesn't work. The air conditioning doesn't work. I know that the suspension is shot and needs to be completely redone. The engine has 180,000 miles on it, and that, means that it can go at any point, or it can last another 40,000 miles. But I know that that's going to need replaced. And when I just sat down and started thinking about how much that was going to cost, and how much I've already invested in all these impossible to find parts that I've acquired over the past 2.5 years, I just thought it was time to sell the car, and I'm going to take that money and either go and find a more pristine condition SVT Contour, or just try something different for now. I feel like I got my 17-year-old kid gift or fix, and it's time for somebody else who appreciates what these cars are to take this one and do what they want with it. Honestly, I'm gonna miss the car. Whenever I need a quick fix, this car is a blast to take out into the local state park that I have and drive through their super windy roads. It's not fast, but it's hella fun to rev to the rev limiter, and just go around some twisty corners. The seats, they don't have a lot of bolster, but they're really nice. They're in really good condition. The engine for a 6-cylinder sounds amazing. I think it's one of the best sounding 6-cylinder engines that's out there. So there's a lot of things that I'm gonna miss, but I think that the next owner is gonna really enjoy this car. They know it's a driver. I hope that they do that, and we'll see what the future has in store. So I appreciate you tuning in. Sorry that it took me so long to get this car on the channel. I initially intended this to be a build series, but life is happening. I really appreciate you watching. I'm Rob Schultz. This is Test Driver. I'll see you next time. Take care.